okay, there's gonna be so much in this video to talk about because so much is happening in the fan. I'm like, I'm barely catching up. I don't know if you guys are caught up, but I've been writing down notes and notes of stuff that's been going on in this fandom. Some stuff I don't even know if it's like the real thing. Some stuff is rumored, but here we go. Louis was reportedly found near 2 gay bars in Geordie, Newcastle, across from Sunset Boulevard, where the picture of the 2 rainbow bondage bears were taken. Which this is very important because usually it's Harry who's the one who's found near like a ton of gay bars and like out and about, and he's papped there and stuff like that. But also it's really important because the Twitter picture, you know, the bear, if you look in the sunglasses, you can see Louis in the reflection of the rainbow bondage bear sunglasses. But the pics of the rainbow bondage bears were taken like in Sunset Boulevard, I heard, and that's where Louis was, and it was basically like a gay village, so that was very surprising to see Louis there. During Harry's scenes in the Perfect music video, a lot of fans upped the brightness and the contrast of the different screenshots of the music video, and every scene that Harry did, people found Louis in the background of every scene Harry did. So it just kind of proves that even though camera shots don't show Harry and Louis next to each other or near each other or interacting, this just proves, like, this is proof because it's visual proof, this just proves that Louis is near Harry all the time, Harry is near Louis all the time, and they do hang out. The Perfect music video isn't just the only music video to prove that. There's been other music videos in the past where we've seen Louis looking at Harry doing his scene, or Harry looking at Louis doing his scene, you know, smiling at each other and all that. So the whole music video is in black and white, and it's kind of like a dark contrast. So if you up the brightness, you can see like Louis in the background sitting. He's not necessarily looking at Harry, but he is in the background. And then some of Louis' shots, Harry's in the background. So it just proves that they watch each other doing their scenes. I just think that's really important. According to a recent interview that the boys did, apparently all 4 boys are single. So yes, unfortunately that means that Liam is not with Sophia. I heard that Liam and Sophia broke up as soon as One Direction changed management companies, but I'm not sure if that was the reason. It was probably like rough schedules, you know, they were both busy, and I'm actually really sad of this because Liam and Sophia were a cute couple. I shipped Sophia. I also shipped Liam and Danielle back then, so I'm really sad that Liam keeps having these breakups with these beautiful, gorgeous women. So I'm really sorry for Liam, but hey, all the boys are single, so hooray. But we already knew Niall was single. I mean, Niall's been single since 2010. That boy needs a girlfriend or something. Now, there's no proof of this, but there was an alleged tweet that Harry was flirting with a camera guy, and he said, "Are you single?" And the guy's like, "I'm married." And then Harry's like, "Psh, waste of my time then." And then Louis, apparently he was there, and he went and slapped the guy in the balls or something. Now, to be honest, this sounds totally believable. Even though this was just an alleged tweet, there's no video proof, there's no picture proof of it, so it might not be true, but this is something that Louis would do. He would totally have a jealous moment and go hit the guy in the balls. Not like punch him in the balls, but just like a playful thing like, hey, he's mine. But I can also see Harry doing this, like, if this was like a private event or a private interview that's not released yet, or maybe it was the behind the scenes that will never get released, I can see Harry going up to an interview guy and just saying, "Hey, are you single?" If he really found him attractive. Harry does have a sassy side, even though he doesn't show it. I'm sure he gets it from Louis. So this totally seems believable to me, but again, there's no video or picture, so unless I see a video or picture, I'm just gonna let this rumor slide. Supposedly, Louis and Harry both followed the RBB account, and if you guys didn't know, right now the RBB account has 90,000 followers, and I'm pretty sure all the followers are Larry shippers, obviously, because this is totally a Larry thing, but there's some Larry shippers who don't even have Twitter accounts. I'm sure that all the Rainbow Bondage Bear lovers exceed 90,000. That's not all of us. There's way more Larry shippers than 90,000, which is amazing. But to be honest, Louis Tomlinson runs the Rainbow Bondage Bear account. That's already been confirmed by everything that's been posted. So it's not even big news that Harry and Louis follow it. Like, so what if they follow it? Louis freaking runs it. I think that's even bigger that Louis actually like runs this Rainbow Bondage Bear account. Someone did an analysis of the recent concert that One Direction had, not their Newcastle concert, but it was the one before that a few days ago. and it was mainly Larry oriented. They said during song 1, Harry and Louis are at opposite ends of the stage but staring at each other, obviously staring, and at one point Louis catches Harry looking and he has the biggest grin and it's unbelievable. Later on, the song Perfect, Larry feels are on point. Every line that the other had, they would gaze at each other again and smile. In the song 18, during the part where Louis is meant to have his solo, Harry sings too, and he sings I Have Loved You Since We Were 16. In the song Little Things, Harry changes the lyrics to and all his little things twice. After the first one, Liam laughs and looks shocked, and he kind of grabs Louis to steady himself before turning to Harry, but I couldn't see his face at this point. End of the song, Niall asks everyone to sing. The whole crowd sings all his little things, and Larry just looks at each other like it's the best thing they've ever heard or seen. Then this happened. Liam picked a guy from the crowd and turned the camera to him. These were his exact words. So you have a beard. Actually, I think a lot of guys in here have beards, or had beards, you know? He then blatantly looks at Harry and Louis. Liam spoke to this guy about his beard at least 4 times during the night, each time saying something about having a beard and looking at one of the guys. So that was the whole rundown of one of the concerts from a fan, very Larry detailed, but that's just amazing how like they're making beard jokes. Like we all know in the past, they've been making a ton of beard jokes, and if anyone who still thinks they're talking about facial hair like a beard, get out, please, because there's obviously a double entendre here. Liam wouldn't just talk to a guy in the audience just randomly about beards. It'd be funny if that guy didn't even have a beard. Then we would know it was definitely not about beards. But holy crap, just hearing the thing about like Harry and Louis looking at each other like that after he said that, and then changing the lyrics to all his little things again. Feels. During a recent interview, Louis was asked if he was excited for the break coming up March 2016, and Louis said exact words. He said,
I am so happy for the break and excited because I have no plans or responsibilities.
Now, let me just give you my 2 cents on this, and this is also other people's opinions in the fandom. Wasn't Louis supposed to be having this baby coming with Brianna Jungle Worms or whatever her name is? Because to be honest, you know, I've never had a baby. I'm only 18. Even I know that if you're having a baby or going to be having a baby on the way, don't you think that there would be some planning and responsibility coming during the break? Because to be honest, if Brianna's having a baby, this baby's gonna be here before March 2016, and that's when the break starts. So why is Louis saying I'm excited for the break because there's gonna be no responsibilities or plans? When you are a father or a spouse, when you have a family, a baby, whatever, you have plans, you have responsibilities, you have so much work to do when you have a baby. You don't need a baby to know that. So the fact that Louis said that he has no responsibilities over the break and that's why he's excited, he just confirmed that there is not going to be a baby unless he's giving it up for adoption. But who does that? Really? Like having a baby? Oh, let's just send it. No, okay? So there is clearly no baby. I even knew there was not going to be a baby even before this. Even if Louis Tomlinson never said this, I would already know that there wouldn't be a baby. But this just confirms even further that there isn't going to be a baby. So thank you, Louis Tomlinson, for confirming to the public that there will be no baby. Now I hope the media shuts up about it. A couple of concerts ago, Louis and Liam were play fighting with water, you know, as they usually do. And Harry, oh my gosh, the lovely boyfriend he is, he comes over with a towel to dry Louis off. Like, he doesn't dry Louis off, and actually he doesn't even give Louis the towel because Harry sees that Louis is still play fighting with Liam. So he's like, you know, Louis not done. I'm just gonna walk away, put the towel over there. But he was coming over to Louis, he was making direct eye contact with him. He was walking right over with a towel because Louis was wet. He was gonna give it to him so Louis could dry off. And that is so domestic, that is so boyfriend-like. He is looking out for him. Oh my gosh. So I would have died right there if Harry actually handed the towel to Louis, but he didn't because Louis was still playing with Liam. But it was just so nice that he even thought of that. Like, oh, I care for my baby so much, I'm going to give him a towel. Oh wait, he's still off doing his thing, I'll just put it over here. We've seen time and time again, Harry caring for Louis, Louis caring for Harry, like Harry bringing a water bottle to Louis, Louis bringing a water bottle to Harry, them sharing things, them looking at each other, caring for each other, looking out for each other. This is so evident, we've seen it in every tour, every concert. Even if Louis and Harry can't interact publicly, there are still these subtle little things that we see that is actually very obvious. Apparently there was a Sun article that came out that said that Louis trashed a hotel room, got kicked out, had to sleep on the tour bus, and to be honest, there was a lot of posts like debunking this and saying that no, Louis did not trash a hotel room. Even if he did, he would not get kicked out because Louis is a celebrity. There's tons of celebrities who have trashed hotel rooms in the past, but they've never been kicked out for it. And plus, Louis has slept on the tour bus many times just because he wants to, so maybe he did sleep on the tour bus, but that might not have been the reason he got kicked out. So I don't know, and plus if Louis trashed a hotel room, it was probably like a little bit, like, okay, if they said Harry trashed a hotel room, he probably like flicked a napkin off a table or something. That is Harry's idea of trashing a hotel room, but besides that, I don't think Louis did much. If he did, there would probably be like many more articles about it, many pictures about it, and I just don't think he would have gotten kicked out. I don't know why this is such a big thing. I also heard maybe he was getting high with fans. If he was doing that, that's a little immature, but I don't think people should be rattling on about,
oh, like I hate Louis, like he did this, he's so immature, he's so stupid.
He's 23. If you were a celebrity like him, I bet you would do something close to it, even if you didn't do the same thing. I bet you would do something a little risque too. During the concert, there was a certificate near the Bears in Harry's handwriting, and yes, there was proof it was Harry's handwriting because people put other pictures of Harry's handwriting next to the certificate and it matched up. The handwriting matched up. So it was the same handwriting. The E's looked the same. The other letters looked the same. So apparently Harry wrote this certificate of excellence to RBB or whatever, and it said something about like the award of fabulousness or something like that. It was basically a fabulous award, an excellence award, and it was right near the RBB and SBB bears. And people were saying that this is in reference to the tweet that the Rainbow Bondage Bear account tweeted the other day. It was like a post saying, being fabulous makes me exhausted or something like that. So people were saying that that post relates to this certificate. Oh my gosh, and during the concerts, okay, you can just tell that the Rainbow Bondage Bears are being publicized more and more and more. One Direction or whoever's running this whole thing, they know that the Bears are being more publicized now, and they're like, okay, this is getting attention, this is getting fame, it's spreading across, so let's do more with it because people are paying attention. During the show, there were green and blue spotlights right on the Bears, like you couldn't miss them. Like in the whole stadium, everyone could see the Bears. It wouldn't just be viewed on one side of the stadium, it'd be viewed everywhere. And they did that on purpose because the Bears are right there in the center with the two spotlights shining right down on them. And why were the spotlights green and blue? Were those colors really intentional or not? Blue being Louis' eyes, green being Harry's eyes. Like blue and green are very iconic colors in the Larry fandom. But the RBB account, it's getting really weird and like very suspicious, and I think it's because they're gaining more and more followers. But they were doing like this weird countdown thing, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever. And they even posted like this math problem about a hotel or something like this. It was this weird, crazy math problem, and I don't know about you guys, but I came into this fandom for music, not for math. So I don't know what's happening. I didn't even want to read the whole thing because it just made my brain hurt. But again, we got the math side of the Tumblr fandom to figure it out, and there were answers to it. Maybe it didn't mean anything, maybe it was just nonsensical, I don't know. But the Rainbow Bondage Bear account posted it, and it had to do with hotels, and it probably had some symbolic meaning to it. I didn't analyze it. Maybe it's not supposed to be analyzed, but people are paying a lot of attention to this account now, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. Louis supposedly got a lighthouse tattoo, and people were like, what if Louis got this tattoo where Harry has his ship tattoo? And I was freaking out because Louis and Harry get the most tattoos in the band, and okay, we all know this, if we're gonna get all metaphorical and symbolic about it, the light always brings the ship home, and we all know that they're doing a nautical theme. That's their thing, so the lighthouse definitely is a nautical tattoo. Louis even wrote a song that says, I'll be your light to bring you home, or something like that. So if Louis gets this lighthouse tattoo, the lighthouse helps the ship come in safer, faster, easier,
whatever.
If Louis gets this lighthouse tattoo, Harry has that ship tattoo. I already know Louis has that compass tattoo, which goes with the ship tattoo, but this lighthouse tattoo is definitely gonna go with Harry's tattoos as well. And I just hope we get a picture of it because I think there is a lot of evidence pointing towards Louis getting this tattoo, or maybe he already has this tattoo and it's covered. We don't know where it is on his body though. But oh my gosh, Louis is the light that guides Harry home. At the show, there was a bin with a green smiley sticker face on it, which symbolizes Harry, and on the back there was a rainbow heart. They're definitely trying to tell us something. And then there was a blue happy face sticker, which had eyelashes on it this time, and people were relating this to the time when Harry said,
"What I like about Chop Suey is his eyelashes."
No, that does not prove Larry. I'm just saying it's really cute because Harry talked about that in 2011, and Louis does have very feminine eyelashes, and I just thought it was cute. Now, for the past few days, people were freaking out about this post saying, "Danger, bears coming out of hibernation," and we were all freaking out about that for a few days. That was a couple posts ago on the Rainbow Bondage Bear account. There was a post that said, "Bears take 3 weeks to come out of hibernation," and there was an announcement that said on the 17th of November, 1D are going to be on Good Morning America, which is roughly 3 weeks away from when the countdown ended. So something might go down on that Tuesday when One Direction are on Good Morning America, because that's 3 weeks after the countdown ended. That's when the bears are supposed to come out of hibernation. Maybe this coming out of hibernation is going to happen on Good Morning America. And lastly, One Direction's last concert is tomorrow, which is Halloween. So that's Saturday, October 31st. And guys, just think about it. One Direction aren't going to have a tour next year. We're so used to One Direction having a tour every year, like, oh, it's your last concert, oh, we'll see you next year. I'm not saying we're not going to be seeing One Direction at all next year. I'm sure we'll still see them on the street. Maybe they'll be doing, I don't know, interviews, maybe like a few. Like, we'll probably still see them around. They'll still be in the press. I don't know. But they're not going to be having a tour. So this concert coming up tomorrow is actually going to be very, very important. It's just the last concert until a while. Yes, One Direction made a pledge that they are coming back after 2016, so we'll see them 2017. Who knows what the plans will be. What if they don't do another tour? Like, I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer here, but when they come back, who knows if they're even going to be doing a tour. They might be doing another album in 2017, but they might not do a tour. There are some artists that take a break from tours like 3 years in a row, so maybe they just want a break with that. Because there's been bands who have said, oh, like, we're going to take a break, and then they don't come back for a while. Not saying that's going to happen with One Direction, but you never know. So I'm just saying, really appreciate this last concert, because you don't know if it's going to be the last one forever or just the last one for a very long time. It's going to be really weird to not have like any One Direction next year. That's why I'm kind of wondering if their concert tomorrow is going to be big, not only because it's their last, but I wonder if something's going to go down tomorrow, like in terms of Larry. That would make sense. Their career's not over yet. Maybe Larry might come out when the career's over, but it is their last concert for a while. I think Larry should do something. If I left anything out, or if you guys know what else is going on, please leave it down below. And like always, like and subscribe, because I make a new video once or twice a week. I'll see you guys later. Bye.